Hello everyone and welcome to Sweat's Boss Garden Review. Now this video is made for new players to the series or return veterans looking for a refresher. Keep in mind that I've made these rankings based off my own personal opinion and that not everyone may agree with my list, but oh well. This video does contain spoilers for those that haven't played this game yet. I heavily encourage you to come back to this video if you're having trouble. That is the whole reason I kind of make these now. Now that all the other mumbo jumbo is out of the way, let's get on with the video. So we've come along to the third boss in Dark Souls Remastered, the Bell Gargoyles. These fire-breathing, halberd-swinging rockbirds are located upon the roof of the undead church within the undead parish. The gargoyles are positioned here as the chosen undead's first true fight to progress through the first Bell of Awakening. As they do provide a great challenge for new players in the series, this was my first true brick wall in Dark Souls as I could not for the life of me beat these guys. I reckon I spent about 2 straight hours aimlessly running around the arena getting ganked and smacked. The design of the fight is quite despicable, but may not seem like it at first. The gargoyles can be huge pain when they jump in the air every so often to catch you off guard with a tail swipe from above, or change his mind and smash his helmet into your face instead. After you get the gargoyle to low HP, surprise surprise, another gargoyle jumps from the tower just to remind you what the fuck you are playing. This gargoyle does start with half a health bar, so it's pretty neat, I guess. If you are really struggling with this boss, there are a few ways you can go about making your life easier for yourself. You can actually cut off the first gargoyle's tail, which will grant you the gargoyle's tail axe. I call it the floppy dick axe because, well, self-explanatory really. Doing this also renders the gargoyle's tail attack useless, which is actually a huge help. Another thing you can do to make life easier is to grab the Drake sword before you go to the church. You can do this from purchasing a bow and a shitload of arrows from the undead merchant in the undead burg. You can then sit under the bridge and shoot arrows at the fire lizard's tail till he drops the Drake sword. The Drake sword has a unique two-handed ability which will absolutely destroy the gargoyles. You may also summon Daddy Slayer for this fight too. The Bell Gargoyles drop 10k souls on New Game and 50k on New Game Plus. This boss drops 1 Twin Humanity which is guaranteed. He also drops the tail axe like we were talking about earlier. There are 3 other drops which aren't guaranteed: the Gargoyle's Halberd, Shield and Helmet. The boss is farmable if you, after these drops early game, all you gotta do is enter the fog, kill the first gargoyle. If you get the drop, well, good for you. If you don't, just homeward boner your way out of there and try again. Now this is where we make our way onto the review part of the video. The difficulty for this boss I'm going to give a 6 out of 10. The reasoning behind my decision is purely for the fact that knowledge is key to winning fights like these. This boss had his way with me on my first playthrough, but after I came back with Slayer and the Drake sword I was above surprised how easy the fight became. But for a new player this can be extremely difficult. As for the quality of the gargoyles, this boss has to be a 9 out of 10. This fight made me feel so proud of myself after it was over. The arena is awesome and the gargoyles fit so well in their role of slowing your progression. This boss isn't optional, which makes them stand out heavily among my list of favourite boss fights. This fight is one of my favourite fights in Dark Souls. Pretty well balanced in terms of your soul level at this point of the game. I think I did this on like soul level 15, but the drops you get from the gargoyles are pretty sweet too. And that just about concludes this episode of Sweat K10's Boss Garden Review, so thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end of the video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this guide. If you learned something new in the video, please drop a like. Also please consider subscribing as this helps myself immensely and it's completely free to do so, as you can always unsubscribe later. As always, hope you guys have enjoyed and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one.